Hello YouTube. Part 6 of the Record Dynasty. We're getting dangerously close to the end. About, maybe this is the second to last video. Let's get into it. Here's a Maxi Single. I think a Maxi Single thinks it's got... Thinks? I don't know if it thinks. I don't think it's sentient at all. But it's got other songs on here. I mean, the main one is Your Love Is King. Pretty cool cover. Smooth Operator's on here as well. So it's like is it like an EP? I mean, Smooth Operator was a single on its own, so who knows. Cool though. Here's a Duran Duran. I don't know if this is a 12-inch, but is there something I should know? Maybe one day I'll appreciate this. I've never been able to get into Lou Reed. Transformer. The amount of people in my life that told me this is excellent. I don't know. Can't get into it. Great cover, album's not so good. Blondie, Auto-American. I mean, it looks cool, doesn't it? It's just not... It's just not the ticket. What's on here? Let's investigate a little further. Oh, I don't even have a track. Does it even have a track listing? Give over. Flashdance, motion picture soundtrack. We'll see the eponymous song by Irene Cara. Maniac, Michael Cimbello. Imagination, Laura Branigan. Cool. I don't know where this come from. This is not one I've listened to. Blondie album. Believe You Me. God knows where that come from. Anyway. Parade era Prince. Girls and Boys. Isle of Wight's Best. Level 42. World Machine. Hits of 83 Volume 1. I've got this twice. Why? Anyone want that? Here's one that needs a mega clean. Oh man, he plays all the time. Dark Side of the Moon. It's one of those things in life, isn't it? It's like signposts. It's like signposts. It's not like fucking signposts. What I'm trying to say is it instantly recognisable. Is this Tapestry? Oh no, this is John Lennon, Plastic Ono Band. Super Classico, Kate Bush, Hounds of Love. I've also got the EMI 100 Years remaster of this. I get it straight, that doesn't mean that this album was 100 years old when EMI remastered it. They'd been around 100 years. And the remastered tracks, some of the mixes weren't my favourite. Not too far away though, but great album any way you can get it. Get that in. Jimi Hendrix. What one's this called? The Cry of Love. Here's a cool album. Talk Talk, It's My Life. How we go, the soundtrack to the movie Breaking Glass, Hazel O'Connor. If there's anything you might know her by her, it's a song called 8th Day on here. Phil Daniels. Yeah, the 8th Day, it's about how humans make robots into their slaves, essentially. And the 8th day, like after God's days of creating the earth, as people would have you believe, the robots get upset and destroy us. So we're our own undoing. Japanese import, Robert Palmer. Heavy Nova. Super cool album. Simply irresistible. Tell Me I'm Not Dreaming. That was a Jermaine Jackson song with Michael Jackson. Little known, but on this side of the pond anyway. Really cool album. Prince related artists, you may know them from Purple Rain and the hit Sex Shooter Apollonia 6 in some tasteful garb. There's Brenda on the back. What the fuck? You can imagine her flipping out eggs and flicking her ash in them. And related straight away, Purple Rain, obviously. We can't say anything about that. One of the greatest albums of all human history. Here's a peculiar one. Robert Palmer. This album's called Maybe It's Live. What that means is essentially some of the tracks are live, half the album, and then some of the tracks are new studio tracks. Bizarre mix, that. Here's an early-ish Best of David Bowie. Nothing too interesting about this. This goes up to about... Oh no, it's even got Gene. Oh no, just right, Gene, of course. I was thinking about Blue Jean. This goes up to about 1980 then. It's got Boys Keep Swinging Off Lodger on here. I don't know where that was issued from. Strange. David Sylvian of this band, he's pretty much wiped these things out of existence. I think he'd like to think that Japan started with Quiet Life, but they did exist in a more glam rock, prog rock sort of phase before that. With this album, it's not only available on Japanese import, it's available in the UK as well. It's got some cool songs in here. Transmission, The Unconventional is cool. And Communist China. It's a cool album, that. Ha. One of the super greats. Cars, Candio. And here we have my favourite Japan album. Tin Drum. Definitely check this out. Art of Parties is great. Ghosts was a top 5 single, and I think at the time it was the only song with no percussion to get in the top 5. I don't know if it's still got that record. Maybe someone's done like a vocal only hit. I don't know. Here's a classic. An original copy of Sticky Fingers. Rolling Stones. I don't even want to pull that down just in case it breaks. You get the idea, it's got a work and zip on. That's got to wear out at some point now. Here's more Rolling Stones. Some girls. This is cool. Catalogue for bras. More Rolling Stones. Metamorphosis. It's a cool cover, isn't it? Dudes with creature heads. And here we go. We had to have this one at some point, didn't we? To be honest, apart from the title track, it took me years to get into this. Absolutely years. This used to be my mum's copy, actually, and I never liked it until... must have been about the early to mid 2000s. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas came out. I got it on the PS2 and it had a song on there called Somebody Up There Likes Me by none other than David Bowie. I thought, I know that. I've got that. I started listening to that. I really got into Young Americans. Now it's in one of my top albums. Plastic Soul. I know they dubbed it out, but it's a bit harsh. It's not like it's cold or fake. It's just maybe a sort of interpretation of. Excellent album, though. Excellent album. About 10 minutes, this one. We'll call it a day for now. Until next time.